Hi guys, me again, Ashley. So it's Friday. I think I probably already told you guys that. Sorry for eating, but just to let y'all know how real I am. I spoke to y'all earlier. I did not go to the gym, but I still went and got my workout in some way. I did some cardio. I walked. I jogged. I'm so proud of myself. I accomplished something that I worked hard towards. I know it might not be nothing to you guys, but it's a big deal to me. I'm not a big runner, or I don't like to run. That's not my thing. So I challenged myself to jog straight through for 1 mile without stopping, and I did it today, and I'm so fucking proud of myself. I can't believe I did it. I'm like so ecstatic. So now I'm like, all right, bet I'm gonna do that for a while to build my stamina back up, and maybe I can do 2 miles. I'm just gonna keep pushing myself because I want to be able to jog because I burn more calories like that. Here's my protein shake. It has no banana in it. It's just straight up protein because I don't have any more bananas, and I'm kind of in a rush. Let me drink this. Hold on, sorry. The banana make it taste better. And I have some fruit because it's time for me to eat, as always. As y'all know, I'm always eating, but yeah, I'm just trying to stay focused. Like earlier today, I was a little discouraged, but guess what? I didn't let the devil bring me down. I prayed. I kept my positive spirit, and I kept going. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I call my parents, but my parents are like not those type of parents, or well, I should say one of my parents, I'm not going to say which one, is, and you'll probably be surprised one day if I tell you who's the parent that I'm talking about. But my parents are not like the type of parents, or they're supportive and all, but they always have an opinion about something. Like, when it comes to me, I should say, it's like, oh, Ashley, well, you made that decision, and it's nothing I only can do but this and that. They make it seem like since I moved down to Florida, it's like it's such the worst thing I could have done to myself, for me and my family, period. And I honestly didn't move here for my own selfish intentions, because like I told you guys before, when my husband first brought the opportunity about Florida, I was like, no. I didn't say no, but in my mind I said no right away. And I didn't say it in reaction to him. Those words did not come out my mouth for me to say to my husband no. I said, let me not say no to him, but in my head I said no. Like I said, we didn't know all this stuff about my son until later, after we found out he got the job or whatever. So anyway, back to the subject. I moved to Florida because my family and I needed something new. We needed our own space, number one. And Philadelphia was not doing it for us. And it wasn't like, I'm not saying Jacksonville is a little slower than Philly, but the school systems are a little different. Getting help for special needs kids is a little different. It's more slower down here than it is if I was in Philadelphia. That's like, it's pros and cons to me moving here. But do I regret it? Fuck no. And I'm sorry to say it like that. I don't regret moving down here. I don't. I'm happy I moved down here, because when I was in Philadelphia, one of my parents, I'm not going to say which one, we didn't get along. And I love him dearly, but I feel like us being apart more has made us more closer than us being together. And when you got two strong-willed people that are used to, have their own way of thinking, and one is more mature and think because they're their parent that they don't have to respect you, it's like, because you're under their roof, they think that, like, they can talk to you and do anything they want. And when you decide to say, oh, well, I'm moving out, you know, they make comments, and it's kind of like, well, are you really happy for me, or you're not happy for me, or you just, you know, what is it? Because you're saying one thing and then you're saying another, and sometimes it can be a little discouraging. But I'm not going to let that comment discourage me, because I know how that person is. Like I said, I have never really had the best relationships with my parents because of how they are and how they were brought up and their way of thinking. Like, I have a totally different relationship with both of my children that I never had with either of my parents. I'm all about unconditional love, not just about providing, but giving that undivided attention and listening and respecting. Just because your children are children doesn't mean they don't have feelings, doesn't mean they don't have an opinion, and doesn't mean you're always right as a parent. So I just feel like, you know, I'm not saying my daughter is always right, but when she has an opinion about something, or her feelings matter to me. And I can't make everything happen. I'm not perfect, but I want my daughter to know that when she was in a place and she needed me, I was there and I listened to her, and I comforted her. I didn't say, oh, well, shut up. I'm not saying my parents told me to shut up, but I didn't say, oh, tough love, because they had to struggle or they had to do something a certain way. You know, I'm not going to do that to my children. I want the best for my children, and I'm not going to stop them from their blessings or what they want to do, because like I told you, I think I spoke about it yesterday, which I'm probably going to upload that vlog today, later, about making a decision that's right for you, not what your parents feel is right for you, but what's right for you and your own self. And I had that whole problem, like, most of my life. And I made a lot of bad decisions because I was always dictated instead of my parents actually listening to who I was. I felt like they wanted me to be who they wanted me to be, and I needed to be who I wanted to be, and that bothered me. And it doesn't bother me now because I'm not near them, and they're not in my head, and I'm not in their head. It's like I'm in my own space, my own mind, and I can figure things out how I need to figure them out. Like, yeah, I did go to hair school. Yeah, I am able to do, you know, hair, makeup, whatever. But like I said, hair is not, I don't like doing hair as my profession. I worked in a hair salon when I was younger. I did it in my adult life as well. And I found out I have other qualities and qualifications in that field. Like, I can be a teacher, but I have to go back to school for that, and that costs money. I could be a teacher. That's one. I could be a manager in a salon because I have good manager, and I have that, and I'm a quick learner. You know, I can learn fast. I can do inventory. I know how to do those type of things because I learned through the salon process, you know, when I was, you know, going through things. And also because I also did work in a supermarket, so I do know how inventory works. I never actually worked during inventory, but I do know how you gotta count things and all of that. I do know how that is, and then you report it. So also I can do makeup. But if you watch my Hot Topic video, you know, like, I really am, like, I'd probably be a good makeup person, like if I worked in Sephora or Ulta or whatever, because I know when people want to do something, they just don't want you slapping stuff on their face. And the main complaint is, oh, they didn't put the right foundation, they just gave me anything and they didn't care. So anyway, what I'm saying to you guys is, let me drink this, sorry. I'm hungry. I hope this is not going to, I'm going to have to eat a protein bar. Because for my body weight, I'm sorry, my allergies, I have to eat a little more protein because I'm like, I did eat some fruit and I had a protein shake, so that balances out everything. But anyway, And then I'm gonna wrap this up because I have to separate the clothes, and then I have to get dressed, and I have to run a couple errands, and then maybe later, maybe tomorrow. No, I can't. I'm doing someone's hair tomorrow. So that's gonna be bulk of my day. So I'm gonna have a busy day Saturday and my husband's birthday. So I probably won't. I may pick up the camera. I may not. I'm not promising, but hopefully I can. But anywho, you know what I was saying was, I don't even remember what I was saying, but I think I was referring to, you know, just making, you know, just finding out who you truly are as a person. I am finding out who I am and what I am supposed to do and what I was meant to do when I was, you know, when that sperm inserted that egg. You know, when you're young, you don't know, like, you know how they say, what you want to be when you grow up? I always said, oh, I wanted to be a doctor. Not to say I can't be a doctor. I always wanted to work in the medical field. Not to say I can't be a nurse or a doctor or whatever I want to be. But right now, I'm learning to self-love me. Not self-love what people want me to do. I'm starting to love Ashley. And it took me a long time to get here. It took me up until about when I started on my weight loss journey, when I was 300 pounds and I actually started losing weight and starting to feel like crap. And then I started wanting to feel better, and I kept moving and kept doing stuff, and the weight came off and I started feeling even more better. And then I started looking at myself more and be like, you know what, I love me. And it's not because, and like I said in one of my videos, I asked, I'm sorry, sweaty. I'm so sweaty. That's just the proof that I actually do work out. I am so sweaty. My shirt is wet. Everything. But it's just the proof to tell you, like, you know, a lot of people won't admit it, but a lot of people have insecurities. I had a lot of insecurities. Like, was I beautiful? And, you know, people tell you, oh, you're so beautiful. I didn't feel beautiful. I didn't feel I looked beautiful. I didn't feel like I was beautiful. You know, I wasn't really confident in myself, and it showed all in my personal appearance. Not to say that I wasn't dressed nice or anything, but just the way I carried myself. That's how you knew. But like I said, you know, this experience today has been like an eye opener to me. And like I said, I accept people for who they are, but don't play around and lie. And I'm not talking about my parents, because my parents they're pretty like straightforward. You know, when it comes down to their opinion. But when something's going on, I feel like you should just be an adult and say what it is. Don't be like tiptoeing around the person and not telling them, because that's like stupid. And it's like, that's just the right thing to do when it's a certain situation. And I'm the type of person, if something goes wrong, you know, if I can fix it, I'll fix it. But if it's something where I have to call someone and I need their help, I'm not going to wait till the last minute to call them and say, you know, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to call them. But like I said, at the end of the day, you know, at the end of all of this, my day was like really, my last 2 days, yesterday and today, were kind of like, here we go again, Ashley. Here go you. And like, no, you're not going to go down that roller coaster. You're going to stay on top until it's time to go down and come right back up. And what happened, I just was like, don't get upset. So I called both of my parents, because a part of me felt like, damn, really, you gonna call me like I'm a bad parent because I did something that, you know, not for myself, because it's really not, this whole situation of me living in Florida is not really benefiting me financially. It's benefiting me in other aspects, but not financially. It's not benefiting Ashley or my family. What's benefiting my family is my children are getting the best education, the best care and they need from what they have here. As far as other things, that's just, you know, something that will come in time. I'm not, you know, like I said, I'm not saying to myself like I'm helpless, like I can't work or I don't want to work, because I'm very motivated to work. And the problem is, like I said, I just have timing. Oh, I thought that was a lizard, y'all. Sometimes them lizards come get in the door and they be in here and I be having to take them out. But yeah, it's all about timing. With, you know, like I said, I have to be home when my son decides, you know, speaking of bus, I have to call transportation, but, you know, I have to be here to receive my son or you know, wherever the bus can drop him off. I have to be there and to receive him on time, because I don't trust, you know, my son is, like I said, you saw clips of him. He's not a communicator. He doesn't have communication skills like that, and that's the problem, you know, he's going through and stuff like that. So long story short, time. I have to have a job that can allow my slot. And I know this YouTube thing, vlogging and all of that, it doesn't come overnight, but I'm going to keep going at it, and maybe something good will come out of it. If it don't, I'll still continue to do it. It'll just be like a hobby, because I like talking. Clearly. Jokes. See, I told you I have a dry sense of humor. But anywho, yeah, so let me go on that, and let me wrap that up. On this note, me walking cleared my head and made my spirit better. I had to release that, like, that tension, and that, almost to the point I was almost angry, but I didn't get angry, and I just walked and I jogged and I accomplished a goal. So that was like, something good came out of the situation that was bad, and I'm just happy, you know, right now. And yeah, I'm gonna go, and I hope you all guys, I hope I can't even talk. I hope everyone enjoys their weekend. If I don't talk to you guys tomorrow, I hope all of you enjoy your weekend. I hope all of you, you know, have a great day. I hope, you know, all of you stay positive, and my slogan will be confident and look beautiful and stay positive. And I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.